Good morning, good morning. How you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. How you guys doing, man? So we have news coming out at 10 a.m. and that is going to be very important. Yeah, my Discord server is in my bio. But yeah, so we have news coming in at 10 a.m. Currently, we need to hold 414, 414.50-ish area. Below this level of support, it's 412. 412.50-ish area that's going to be major support. So yeah, currently the market is not doing too well. Tesla just dropped a percentage. Huge green or red candle Tesla from the highs. So that's, I was thinking that Tesla was going to be able to carry the market because it was up over 2% literally 2 minutes ago, but now it's up only 1.1%. So see. But for today, especially heading into tomorrow, we have to be very calm with how we're trading. We shouldn't overtrade, and we should not trade alongside momentum. We should only be taking longs at levels of support and going short at levels of resistance. All right. So yeah, the issue is how many trades do I take on average? So just during the stream, usually we take around 4 or 5. Stream for about an hour. But generally throughout the day, I can take I could take a lot of trades, but then it just becomes a matter of over trading, or once you already make a lot of money, why continue if you don't need to? NASDAQ important support level is 321.50. We wicked below it, and now we're holding above. But as you can see, the SPY is chopping around in this range. If the NASDAQ strength can maintain itself, then we can continue. I'm gonna take light SPY calls with the low of day stop. Very, very light. This is a very risky trade. We could easily continue falling lower, but if they're going to bring it up, it has to be soon. The NASDAQ is holding above 321.50. Should be bouncing here, but make sure it's a light position. Once again, this is risky. Let's freaking go. one more push up. Now, basically, if let's see if they're going to reward people that are late bulls, that are trying to buy alongside this big green candle. We got down over here, so now we need to basically see if they can push it one more time up. If they can break above this resistance zone that's being built here, then we can fly into 414.30. But otherwise, this could just be a very major bull trap heading up over here. But let's see. Regardless, please make sure it's a light position. You can see that they're playing around, chopping it all around. This week is not really the week to be super aggressive. We have FOMC minutes coming out tomorrow, and then we have Apple's earnings Thursday. Let's see if we can finally break above this. Contracts are not moving well. Meaning all prices are not doing too healthy for us. NASDAQ is continuing to show a lot of strength. Breaking above VWAP on the NASDAQ. We're making highs on SPY, but contracts aren't doing well. This is the type of situation where they'll rip it down to a level of support and force people that went long to start turning short. If they want, this is something that they would generally do. They would because it needs to rip up here, right? But there hasn't been enough buying pressure, as we can see with these wicks. What they're going to end up doing is most likely they'll bring it to a level of support, and then once everyone that's long up here, they sell, they start going short, that's when they'll rip it up. That is one of their plays in the playbook. NASDAQ closed above you up. Failed FU up. Big red cap. NASDAQ reversed back above VWAP. Big green candles on the NASDAQ. It came back, reversed to a level of support on the SPY. The NASDAQ is showing strength. Now we just need to see if we hold that level of support and bounce off, as they started to make people very bearish. So let's see if that's going to be the case here. Otherwise, I have a stop loss for 0.45. Because if it doesn't hold here, then it's most likely going to make another low, and it's going to really like break down lower very abruptly. So that is what they are showing. From a technical standpoint, it would be very, very weak if they broke it lower here. So they're not, I would be surprised to see if they just let it fall like this. NASDAQ breaking above more levels of resistance, but the SPY is not getting the same love because the IWM has a lot of weakness still. Just got stopped out of my calls. I'm gonna take SPY calls again with a low day stop. 40, 40, 42. That's a stop loss. All's holding value very well, which is generally not the best sign for our side of the trade. Basically, the reason why it's not a good sign is because they're holding the value of the calls really well, even as the price is falling lower. So they're enticing people to continue holding on to the calls. But regardless. Let's see if buyers can start stepping in here. We have news coming out at 10 a.m. We can't hold anything during news. So regardless, this is a very tight trade. Clear defined stop loss, good risk reward to the long side. This very weak. Stopped out of the calls again. 413.40 is major support on SPY. If we can get a drop down to that level, get a major rip. But so far, buyers have just been non-existent. Any of these really bullish setups have just been these really bullish setups have not been good at all. There haven't been buyers that stepped in. Because generally these are candle at 952, and then also this candle at 956. These are both solid reversal opportunities, but there just hasn't been enough buying pressure. Just the issue. Damn, this would generally be a really solid long opportunity, but we have news coming in less than a minute. Damn, yeah, going along here. We didn't have news. Yeah, we have job reports coming out. 413.40 is major support. 321.50 is major support on the NASDAQ. Below 413.40 is 413.13 on the SPY. Momentum is very bearish. It's not worth trying to go long just yet. Let's see. Wow, contracts are flying right now. Contracts are absolutely ridiculous. Contracts are very, very sensitive. I'm gonna take light SPY calls with a 0.58 stop. See. Still not enough buyers. This is at support. We're not bouncing strongly enough. Stopped out. See if we can finally get some sort of buying pressure. Oh my god, this is such a good. I'm going to go a long low if they stop. Oh man, this is just. The NASDAQ is showing a lot of strength. The SPY is not getting that much love still. This should usually, man, this should just bounce so hard, but it's unfortunately. Wow. I'm still holding. This is where it should be. Bounce. Yeah. Okay, this has to bounce from here. Like, I would be very, very shocked for it not to bounce. Well, not really very shocked, but thing is that if we don't get a bounce to 412.60 off of this, right? Then what they're gonna end up doing is they're gonna make one more leg down, and then basically force everybody that was long to just flip bearish and then rip it from there. So we might end up bouncing. We might end up falling to 411.70, but yeah, it's not. Setups are there for a reversal or short covering and everything, but buyers are non-existent at the moment, and people are still just shorting pops. The NASDAQ's at 320.5. All right. I'm in SPY calls again with a low of day stop. Let's see if this works. Contracts are freaking they're losing value very quickly. This needs to basically remain above 411.90. You should get some sort of a relief bounce here. If we don't, then that is very, very weak. This is really abnormally weak, to be honest. There's not many days that are this out of the norm, so it's nice to see when they are. So once again, we're at resistance 412.11. We need to break above with a nice solid candle, but there isn't enough. There aren't enough buyers, and once again, people that are trying to long here are technically going to be late bulls. So we need to see if they'll reward these guys or not. Wow. Yo, the market was very weak. I wasn't expecting it to be this weak. Okay, this is gonna be my last trade. I'm also long again, low day. Last trade. Let's see. You could get another leg down, to be honest. Hit 410.50, and then from there, all of these setups generally would be very, very strong bounces. It is what it is. Not every trade, not everything's gonna work out. Today, I could have done things a bit differently. Could have just accepted the fact that there was a lot of weakness and just traded alongside that. But regardless, it's a numbers game. Had multiple, basically perfect days. And then today, not so perfect. But that's why it works out to have stop losses and everything. The only issue with today was that the contracts were jumping around very heavily. IV jumping around 2-3% as well. Every minute. That's not helping. still holding. Damn, unfortunately, pretty bad day. It is what it is. Let's see if we can finally bounce off 410.50, but doesn't look like it. It's not every day that the market just deflates. But yeah, we live to trade another day. Oh my god, it should bounce so hard right now, man. It has to bounce so heavily right now. This is absolutely very, very weak. This doesn't bounce. This is gonna be ridiculously weak. This is the whole day has been pretty weak. Crazy. It's okay. There'll be another day. There'll be more days. I think this may be one of the first days before FOMC where we just trended. We just trended lower the entire time. I think this is one of the first days. Sorry, we're gonna kill it tomorrow. We're gonna absolutely murder it tomorrow. We'll be fine. Just keep your just make sure we don't, like, you know, you haven't blown your account. But some days work. Most days work. Some days don't. But it'll be fine. It would have been such an easy day, just short, but it is what it is. Days like this don't come around very often, so the main thing is mitigating your risk and not, you know, overextending yourself financially. And yeah, if you did that today, just take that as a lesson, never to do that. And just move on, learn from it. It is what it is. I didn't help. It was a bunch of losing trades, but I hope no one blew up their account. That would be silly. But aside from that, we'll be fine. Yeah, you have to understand that some days might not work as well, but the ones that do, they make up for everything. It should be bouncing so hard off of this level. It is ridiculous. It's really, really bothering me how. Oh my god, this is gonna. Oh man, this should bounce so hard. Yeah, it is what it is. So also, if you noticed, the IV is jumping 3-4% on these moves as well. So as the IV is increasing, the price of the SPY is also increasing in the direction of where we want it to go, but the contract price is actually falling lower. So that is also another reason why these moves are not paying as well as they generally should. From 410 on the SPY all the way to 410.25. Sorry, no, 410 to 410.20. The option the 410 contracts were basically the same price. So that's not really good. But yeah, sorry about today, guys. But regardless, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it tomorrow. If we don't kill it tomorrow, we're gonna kill it the next day, and then the next day, and the next day, regardless. So it doesn't really matter. But just make sure that days like today, they happen sometimes. Should have just not. Hindsight bias is 2020, but it is what it is. Now it's a matter of what you do moving forward. To make sure, if you guys lost like money today, like a lot of money, don't revenge trade, and don't be stupid. Basically, don't be angry. It is what it is. Don't full port trying to make up your money. Don't ever do that. Do not ever full port your position. Lose your discipline and try to make up your losses. Don't ever have a moment of like, oh wow, it has to bounce off of this. Okay, I'm gonna allocate way more percentage of my portfolio to this trade than I normally would. If you start doing that, then that's how you lose 30-40% of your portfolio in a day. So it is what it is. Okay, cool. Lost some trades today. That's life. Move on. Don't make it worse for yourself. Don't make it worse for yourself. That's it. We'll be back tomorrow. Just relax. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna, like normally, we kill the market. So just, it's gonna be all right. Just today kind of caught me a bit off guard, only because the market was very trendy. Generally does not get this trendy prior to FOMC, and there was no relief bounce at all, which is pretty cool. But it's cool. So look, everyone that's like, I'm sure it has to be people talking shit. But what I do is make you guys quiet on days when things are really well, and then when things are bad like this, you guys come out the woodwork. You guys come out of your mom's basements to talk shit. I love it. It makes me so happy, because like when I have good trading days, guys are nowhere to be found. But yeah, we'll be back. Just don't stress too much about this. Losing days are part of the process. It is what it is. But the main thing is, don't full port into a position trying to make up your losses. Never do that. Accept what it is. Only take high quality trade setups. Be disciplined. Only take positions with a set percentage of your portfolio. Don't lose your discipline. Don't ever get emotional. And if you're emotional while you're trading, that's how you lose your money. And then once you lose your money, it sucks even worse, because then you lose the portfolio, you lose your capital to trade. So please be patient. It is what it is. I'm very sorry about today. Days like today don't happen. Days like today don't happen often. It is what it is. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Love you guys. Take care. Have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and your love. Have a good one.